Hello, hello. How's everyone this evening? Let me just get rid of the ticker tape where I seem to have had a stutter. Did you notice a two? Anyways, hello, everyone. We've got some folks getting this who've got the supper dishes done or left them in the sink or on the table. I'm just going to get into my comments here. And we have Anne and my mom Elsie and Linda, Josie, Pam, and from the Big Smoke. Oh my goodness. So Pam is visiting her mom Joan in Toronto right now. Hello, both of you. And Mary Ann and Kelly and Tracy, Terry, people are coming together. I see a couple of thumbs up and hearts and hearts. Why don't you send a heart to one another? That'd be great. And let's see, our numbers are growing. Just want a chance for people to assemble. I am going to hold off on sharing the big news until our numbers do increase. And Gail is here as well. Kathy, who is joining us on time. Oh, terrific. And Barb always makes me think of curling, and that was an amazing event held just across the street from my store. Oh my goodness. And seeing it on TSN and just on a variety of media was fantastic. And I don't think I'll ever sweep the snow off my sidewalk in slow motion ever again, and just get that broom out and go. hurry hard. That was so much fun. And if you saw the post by just chance, Mike McCarville parked at the end of the driveway here as he was heading into the final playoff game where Krista, his wife, and the team just did an awesome job in getting a silver in the Scotties. That was fantastic. And we had a brief conversation, Mike and I, and I've thought about this for a while, and he seemed to be okay with this, excited by it, possibly turning that corner lot into outdoor curling rink. Wouldn't that be fun? And wouldn't it be great if we could get the Scotties back in a couple of years? So that's terrific. And Betty has joined us, and Laureen. So we've got our numbers are coming up. That's fantastic. Got some thumbs up, hearts, and a happy face. So shall I get the show rolling formally? Let me just see. Do I have everything under control? It's a big night for me, folks. It's a really big night. So I just tell you one little story before I officially get the show going. And that was just a little more than an hour ago. I was all ready to go, ready to go live. And I realized I was an hour early. That's how excited I am, or to, I guess, have this evening come together. So that was a little humorous on my part. So had to go and get the gas for my car and gas for my snowblower. We got a big snowstorm coming, or it's happening now. So I will be clearing the parking lot and the laneway. It looks like tomorrow. So enough of that. So listen, everyone, welcome to, can you believe it, the 88th edition of Shop with Diane. This is a show that's been coming to you in your homes live and on repeat since May 2020. And that's one of the pivots that I've had to do as owner of the store, Take a Hike and Take Two Boutique. When our store was locked down back then, it required, out of that desperation, some inspiration. And I grabbed my phone and took a deep breath and went to Facebook Live, and 75 people joined us for that very first show. And I couldn't imagine where I would have ever put 75 people in my store at one time. So right on the spot on that first show, I said, hey, I'll be back next week. And we've been coming back, many of you, from the very beginning. And this has just been an amazing experience for me. And many of you have really shared your words of appreciation with me, because it's Thursday night where we get together with each other and with the lovely group of people that come together and know that we're not alone through this pandemic, and we can enjoy shopping maybe even in a better format because of this. So that is just been a wonderful experience. This evening, I am going to introduce you to a number of products that are available here in my store. My store has been closed in this fifth wave of the pandemic, but I will reopen Tuesday. That's part of the announcement, but stay tuned. I'm going to announce the other details shortly. And I'm going to introduce you to a number of products that are available here in the store. There's no supply chain problem. They are physically here in my store for you to purchase. So as I explain them to you, if you are interested in them, watching the live show, you are going to want to, in the comments section, say, hey, Diane, I really like that product, and be specific in terms of how you're just what it is, so I know, because after the show, I go back to those comments and see who's asked questions and who's requesting what, and I'll put a comment back to you to let you know whether it's available. So please come back if you've made a comment and check the status of that. We will also, though, afterwards need to connect primarily by phone afterwards, just to confirm that it is available and when it is that you're going to come by and pick it up. I can also, besides doing pickups here at the store, if you're viewing the show from out of town, and I see Kelly has joined us, and there may be some others as well, that I can mail those out to you as well. So let me just, I was going to put that phone number to the store up, getting a little distracted here. And where did it go? Hmm, here, here we go. It is a one-woman show. And our number here at the store is 807-628-4334. So my store is located here in Thunder Bay, Ontario, just on the east side of the Fort William Gardens, and easy place to find once we talk on the phone, and I can give you some easy directions to get here. We also have parking in our side lot here at the store available to you when you are shopping in the store. I'm going to go back to our comments and just see how we're doing there. I'm going to do my best to interact with viewers in the live show. So if you're watching the repeat, wondering what the heck I'm doing, it's because people in the comment section I can see, and that makes it part of the fun. So we have others joining us. Our numbers are coming up. If you haven't yet, call a friend, let them know, and that this is happening. I'm also hoping that you will, after the program, or even now, share the video if you're enjoying it. That's one way to help not just my business, but any small business that you like to support. On their social media posts, please put a like, put a love, share the video. And I know you've been terrific last week with all the curling activity across the street and the videos that I was posting. It was just great participation. So let's get the show on the road. Let's see. Oh, what's coming up though? I know some of you are watching the Olympics. That's fantastic. And that's happening until the weekend, I believe. And we have coming up a couple of things. Valentine's Day on February the 14th. But the day before that is considered now Galentine's Day. It's a day that women get to celebrate their female friendships as well. So keep that in mind. And to all of you, happy Galentine's Day coming up. So let's see, our show, we will, I'll explain a few products, and then I will give the big announcement. So because the store is opening on February the 15th, I thought our product should all that I show you tonight be 15% off. What do you think about that? So product number one on Shop with Diane tonight, it is all, the theme is lights. You light up my life, isn't it? But so let me take this as our theme, and we have just a few of these. What are these? These are amazing light up lanterns. They've sort of got with this rope on it, a bit of a nautical look to them, and they are have LED lights inside that are powered by three AA lights. Now I can turn this on, but I don't think it's going to be very bright here. Oh, that's not bad. That's really quite good. Here in the store, it's really absolutely beautiful lantern. And the price of this was typically $34.95. And what is 15% off on this? Let me see. It's going to be marked down to $29.71. Whoever comes up with those kind of number of cents at the end, but that would be on your receipt as I ring you through. It would be $29, almost $30 for a beautiful lantern like that. So I do have 3 in stock, and I'm going to turn this off. If you're interested in it, please let me know. That's product number 1 on tonight's show. Product number 2 on the theme of lights is I just have a couple of these remaining, and from I have ordered more for spring, but the price is going to go up because last summer, you recall, we weren't so, there were problems with the supply chain, but inflation wasn't happening like it seems to have been happening in recent months, and I'm expecting several price increases come the spring. So this is a product. What it is a package of 2, as you can see there, 2 solar-powered lanterns, and you can see here it has the solar panel, and it does have an on-off switch, but it will, when it gets dark out, it will automatically turn on, and you can stake this into the ground or into a pot sitting on a patio table or something like that. Now, what would it look lit up? I've done my best to try to take a photograph of this, and I'm going to put that up on the screen and show you. So that doesn't really show the pattern that it casts, the shadow that it casts on the ground very well. That was in our change room, but you can see that it casts a beautiful pattern like that. So that is what this is. Now, the package of 2 was regularly, oh my goodness, I have cue cards, but they're sticking together. So those would normally be $44.95 for the set of 2. 15% off is $38.21. So I just have a couple of these. Please let me know if that interests you, and I will be sure to set them aside, and then we can talk afterwards in terms of when it is you are going to come by and pick that up. The third item on tonight's show, with the theme of light, and we're going to shine as bright as we can tonight, is this, which again, I've ordered more for this summer. So why would you want to pick it up now? Because it's 15% off, and we haven't seen a price increase yet, because those items have not come into the store. So this is a solar powered hummingbird wind chime, and as it moves, it makes a soft noise. But what happens when you turn it on and it gets dark out, and I don't know that these possibly need to be recharged outdoors. They've been in the store for the winter months, this one. But what's going to happen is, and maybe you can start, I can start to see it, is they start to change color, and they go from blues and yellows and reds, just absolutely beautiful. And I know a number of viewers this evening have them and absolutely love them. And I think, Kathy, on an earlier show, you had mentioned that you've also brought yours indoors and hung it up in the kitchen window and get to enjoy it through the winter months as well. So it's been a wonderful gift, and people just love it when my mom interacts with us here at the show. And oops, just look. So that's my mom, and she has one of these, absolutely loves it. And I know that, look at Gail's mom loves hers as well. And we just got to have all sorts of comments. And Wanda's put hers inside for the winter months as well. People are having an amazing, getting a lot of enjoyment out of that. So I'm going to go back here, and a lot happening this evening. So what's the price of the wind chimes? They were typically $35.95. They're now for $29.71. So if that would interest you, I have 6 of those remaining at this price. Let me know. We need to be thinking ahead to birthdays and perhaps some shower gifts and hostess gifts and things that will be coming up. So maybe you would like to pick them up. On tonight's 88th episode of Shop with Diane, I see our numbers are coming up really nicely. That's terrific. I have a brand new product that you've not seen here before in the store or on the show. And it comes in 4 different colors. So what is this? This is, I'm going to set the box down. And this is a light. Of course, the whole show is about light, so surprise. But what it is, it's a light ring that can clip onto your phone or to your iPad, or just about anywhere. And what it will do is give you that lighting that might be missing um, when you are doing Zoom calls or taking photographs, selfies, and just giving you that extra lighting that you require. And I see that we've got some orders for those hummingbird chimes happening. Thank you, ladies. And I will set those aside for you. I think I've got 3 orders up on the screen, so they are going. So if you're watching a repeat and you think it might be too late to make a purchase, that because there might be limited items, please reach out to me, because there are many times when that product still is available and I'd love to get it to you. So what this is, it just clips onto a cell phone and that's going to illuminate your face for, as I said, a selfie, a Zoom call, and so on. So these are rechargeable as well. Comes with the mini USB cable that you would just plug into this one side and then into the USB port. So really, really practical for yourself. Also a great gift for a young person who, is pretty adamant about getting those selfie photos done. I was thinking, there are very, very few photographs of me growing up and us as teenagers and going through university and early jobs. I don't think there are pictures around, but now we document just about every day of our life. So these are available for regularly. The price on this would be $18.95, and with 15% off, it's going to be $16.11. So if you would like one of those, please let me know. I think we've got a good crowd here, and you've been waiting patiently, and it might change the direction of the show just a little bit. But what is the big news that I've been talking about and wanting to share with you folks? Well, as you know, I've been in business for 25 years, and it's been quite a journey. It's as we were a really diverse outdoor store originally called Take a Hike located on Victoria Avenue, there for 14 years. And then we moved our business over to Bay Street across from the Hoyto restaurant, which sadly, as we know, just before Christmas burned and recently has been demolished, and but with hopes of being rebuilt at that location, something even bigger, but in respect of the Hoyto. But we were there for 8 years, and then about 3.5 years, I purchased a building here on McKellar Street by the Fort William Gardens, did major renovations to it, put on an addition to it, purchased the property next door and cleaned that up. And we have this beautiful, beautiful store location. My store did rebrand about 5 years ago because we saw a huge increase in the type of clothing that we carried. Our brand of style of clothing is really amazing, versatile, casual wear that has a real appeal, especially now during COVID. We dealt with brands like originally like Royal Robbins and Woolrich and Outdoor Research, and that evolved into brands like Lolay that came on the heels of Lululemon, and we became one of Lolay's largest accounts in Canada. And this term athleisure that is becoming commonly known in the pandemic, where sort of that dressy but athletic wear, we've been into that for a number of years. But we rebranded Take a Hike to Take Two Boutique just to let all women know that we were their destination for top quality casual wear. And so the pandemic hits, and I have 90% of what I have is beautiful, casual, quality, timeless women's wear with a little bit of menswear and gifts and accessories. Well, this pandemic has been incredibly hard, and for a business like mine, so that really forced me to have the courage to think outside the box and develop a show called Shop with Diane that you're participating in this evening. During this pandemic, shopping behaviors, as you know, really have changed, and um, so we have to change as well. And so my big news this evening is that I will be closing the storefront of Take a Hike and Take Two Boutique. Yes, the physical store will be closed. We will start that clear out process on this coming Tuesday at 11 o'clock. And we are going to do a store-wide clearance sale, and everything has to go. And we hope to have everything cleared out this spring, and that'll allow me an opportunity to focus more on developing this show and attracting more people to this type of shopping. Specialists in retail are really recognizing this to be a growing new trend, live stream shopping, and we've got a head start on it. So I want to really continue with that. I know many of you are going to be disappointed to hear that the store is going to be closed, and I won't be carrying this collection of clothing after the sale is over. And I too am going to need to come in and look many times in terms of what it is that I want to make sure I have, not just to fill up my wardrobe. We have some COVID weary wardrobes out there, and we have events that we hope to be attending. Many of you are talking about traveling again and getting out and socializing. And so I want you to dig into your closets and see what you have and what you need. And then I want you to come and help us clear out this store. We are going to be open on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Friday, and Saturday. For the month of February, at least, we'll review our hours with this big store closing sale. And in March, we'll review that. But I've called together some friends, and some past employees are going to give me a hand. And we are going to help you get what you need. And so we are taking every health precaution that we can. Everyone who on my end of this operation will be triple vaccinated. And you know the routine, wearing a mask, being physically apart. We're good at that. So good reason to come in. We're all eager to get out of the house. This is a safe place to come, and let's have some fun. Many of you haven't been here before. Many of you haven't been here for couple of years, few years. And so I will want to welcome you back to that. And so that is my announcement. And so far I've done it without tears. So because I think what has been very helpful to me is putting together the marketing material that I've had to go and think through this as well. So store closing, everything must go. We have winter coats and snow pants at 50% off to kick off the sale. Men's cool pants, 20% off. Winter accessories, 30%. Casual wear for women, 20 to 50% off, and so on. The store hours were open Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, 11 to 5, Saturday, 11 to 4. Each week we are going to continue to, let me just get this off there. Each week, we're going to continue to add new stock as we have space available. We'll start out of the basement, pulling out that spring summer wear and adding to that. As I said, our goal is to wrap this up this spring. So that is our big announcement. And I know, Kelly, you're watching, and I don't know if Annette is there. I haven't seen it, but you gals will be heading in from Duluth, I'm sure, before it's all over to give us a hand with that. So thank you for, I see a few comments in terms of looking forward to how the business grows, and thank you, the new adventure. It's change, and change is hard. And, Thunder Bay doesn't have a lot of places to shop for our type of clothing, and it is a huge loss, but it is the sign of the times. And I just know that it's holding me back from continually building and growing as a person, and as well as a business model. And I want you to share this news with everyone. Please be clear. It is not a bankruptcy sale. It is not a going out of business sale. I'm changing my business model, and my business model no longer will include a a full store carrying a wide selection of primarily women's wear. Who knows? There might be the occasional pop-up. I have no idea what the new format is going to be like, but I know that I will keep in touch with you, and together we will come up with some great ideas in terms of what is manageable. So let me get back to the show. That's quite a detour. And thank you, Terry, suggesting that the future is bright. One of my sayings of the last maybe 4 years is trust the magic of new beginnings. And I've needed to look at that. That's written on a chalkboard in my kitchen wall, on the wall, saying trust the magic of new beginnings. And I do. And I'm excited by this. It's like a big burden is going to come off my shoulders, and it has been an anchor of the past 2 years. So thank you very much, everyone. Shall we get the show all continuing on? How can you go back to shopping after that? But let's do that, okay? Because this is all about shopping and entertainment, and I see our numbers are up. So welcome to you, those of you who've joined us. I'm Diane, owner of the store Take a Hike and Take Two Boutique, who's just announced a big store closing sale that's going to happen Tuesday, start on Tuesday. And we're going to clear this store out by spring of everything, most everything. The clothing for sure. So let's keep going. So tonight's theme for the Shop with Diane show is lights, because you light up my life. And it's of the past 2 years especially. I'm not sure how I would have got through this difficult time if it wasn't for us getting together weekly. And with this, I am going to carry on with the show. So things are 15% off because we're going to reopen on the 15th, and it's now a store closing sale. So the next product is going to be, many of you have watched the show many times before. What is this? This is a light switch, Cobb LED light switch that is very bright. It's 200 lumens in brightness. On the reverse of it, however, it has two-sided tape and Velcro, and this allows you to remove the tape and attach it to the wall, but it does become removable, and it does use 3 AAA batteries to power this. Really fantastic in use. People tell me they put it in their trailers where the lighting's not the best, under kitchen cabinets, in bathrooms, in outhouses, down low so young children can reach it, next to the bed so that there's always a light nearby. Thank you, Monica, suggesting as well it's great for a dark closet, cupboards, you name it. So it is 15% off. It was regularly $9.95, but they are on sale for $8.46. And I have a little, the numbers are really unusual, but on your sales receipt in the store, that's what it would turn out to be. So let me know if you would like any of the Cobb LED light switch lights. Next thing we have to light up our lives is, I just have a couple of these remaining. I love these. These are birch. It's not solid birch. It's kind of hollow, but a wrapping of birch bark around it. with it's called a hurricane lamp. So you can put in here a votive if you like. And I have them in two sizes, a larger one and a medium size one. So let me put them together like this. So a really nice little set of those, really rustic looking as well. But even I really love the look in my store as I did it from Take a Hike to Take Two Boutique. I wanted it to be clean and modern and chic, but just with little accents of the outdoors. And I think this in a contemporary environment just softens everything. So, um, so I'm a little distracted by a comment there. Yes, I dropped a bomb when I told people that the store will be closing to shopping, but that doesn't mean that you won't be able to do lots of shopping before we finally close up. As Kathy puts, shock, horror, but a wonderful new opportunity for you, Diane. Congratulations. I got to keep moving on, right? Can't get, none of us do well if we get stuck, and we need to find our way forward. And I have this window of opportunity because still great time to shop for winter wear. We still have a lot of winter ahead, but at these amazing prices where women's winter coats will be marked down 50%, you're going to want to come and check those out while you're here. So don't worry, I'm going to make sure that we have some good times ahead, folks. So those hurricane lamps in two sizes. The larger of the two was $24.95, but it is now $21.95. And then the medium one was $21.95, and you can see the price, $18.66. Wow. When you start giving numbers and cents like that, no wonder we round them off typically, because it's just very hard to explain. Or so, how's everybody doing tonight? You're in shock. Did anyone fall off their chair? I know it's a big news and it's a lot to absorb, and it's been a journey. And but you know what? Once you make those decisions and move forward, a lot of stress and pressure comes off of us. Don't we know that? So I feel good about the direction we're heading. So carrying on, we also have with our theme is lights. We have these Cobb LED motion lights and night lights. How these work is that we have, you can remove the backs of these. You would unscrew them and you would see the batteries inside. But this also, when it sits in its stand, you're able to rotate it, and it's motion detector. It can be just seated, sitting on a flat surface, but it can also, there's a magnet that it can attach to a metal filing cabinet or whatever you might have that's metal, and you can also attach it. Can you see? Maybe better on this one. You can see where you'll be able to attach it to a screw or to nail on the wall. These are fantastic because they only turn on, I can't demonstrate this, they only turn on in the dark and when they detect motion, and they will stay on for 30 seconds, which is enough when you're coming down the stairs and say it's on the landing for it to detect you coming down the stairs, and it'll stay on. And if you're not all the way down, when you keep moving, it'll turn on again. It's about 10 feet that when the batteries are fully charged, that it can detect that motion. I also think it's helpful to perhaps even in a window, that if you're wanting it to detect any motion that might come to the window. I know that people have it as just extra security in hallways at night and so on. So let's see, here's a suggestion too. Would be wonderful for furnace servicing. Yeah, all those dark spots, and when the power goes out, But look at those, Shelley. Thank you. Hi, Shelley. Is loving them as well. And great on the stairs. So what's the price of these typically? Price would be normally $13.95, and that's the price with 15% off. So let me know if you would like those. Next we have on the show tonight, let's see. Okay, get ready to, like, this is what you tell me you love, is the show and the shopping show. And it's been hard to get people coming in and shopping for all the great stuff. I think you'd like the idea so far of having clothes here at the store, beautiful clothing. Now's your chance to come in regularly to purchase that at reduced prices. So let me see, our next item on the show, lights. Oh, somebody commented, I think it was my mom. Gee, I love the flowers. Why I have these here is I was last winter and this winter, what I have done is I have taken bulbs, purchased bulbs in the fall, and then put the bulbs into the refrigerator for several weeks. And when I brought them out, set them in a jar with rocks at the bottom and growing them with just in the water. And the hyacinths, this year it's taken a little longer for them to blossom, but they have. I'm starting a couple of tulips. I'm not having the same success, so I don't want to sell those tulips yet to anybody until I make sure that these are working. But let's see. Thank you for the comments. So that's what this is here. When I do have some more bulbs available that I'm sure are ready to bloom or start off, I'll put them back on the show. Even though this clearance sale is going to be happening Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, I've left Thursdays free because I want to try my best to come back every Thursday and update you on the sale and continue Shop with Diane. So let's carry on. Where was I? Where was I? Okay, next product we have. More lights, but this time on sale. This light was originally $52.95, and I had reduced it to $44.95, so it would be more in price with the other touch lamps. But I'm taking 15% off of this as well. So this butterfly touch lamp is going to be down to $38.21. So what you do is it has different settings. You may not be able to see it right now. It's on the dim light, brighter, and really bright. In the top here, there is a votive holder. So if you want to put essential oils in it, it will start to evaporate and really add a beautiful scent to your room. But I have to tell you, you have hyacinths like this whole store on both levels, I can smell the flowers. So I wouldn't be adding any essential oils to a lamp just yet. But the other styles that we have, that too are 15% off. The first time I've marked these down is this style, silver with the trees. And I only have a couple remaining of the white ones. Just by touching it, absolutely beautiful. And these are marked down as well. So these are all going to be down to $38.21. I'll set these down. Oh. Okay, so our next item, what do we have is some night lights. So very similar to what I showed you with the touch lamps, but we also have these night lights that come with an on-off switch. And I do have, I can't tell you my current stock right now in terms of inventory numbers because I didn't do that, but I may have one or two of, excuse me. And those touch lamps are durable. So, anyways, they are on an electric cord. If you're somebody asked another show what batteries they use, they are you plug them in with the electric cord. But this cord, which I pulled too hard, and why don't I unplug those and save myself some embarrassment and some breakage here in the store. So we have the deer, but I also have one. I have some more than one with the moose theme. Which did any of you see on Facebook or TV Newswatch a video of some fellows who rescued a moose that was had fallen through the ice? And Kelly, if you're watching, that was her son Byron, who he and his chums rescued that moose. So it was really an amazing video to watch. And at this time when there just seems to be so much angst out there, just to see something in nature and some kindness, and just it was a beautiful thing. So you know what, on the spot, I do things on the spot. Kelly, I have one of these for Byron, okay? Just free, because he and his chums did something really, really beautiful. So one is being given away, but if you would like one for yourself, any of you, please let me know. And I watched that video a few times already, and each time I'm just I'm amazed at the calmness of these fellows and how they worked as such a team, and it was beautiful. So we also have one more, just one left in dolphins as a nightlight theme. So great in the bathroom, great in a child's room, or if you have a blue theme going, let me know. What was the price on those? And let me see. I see some comments directed at Byron. Shelley saying thanks, Byron, and Anna saying it was amazing. And Sherry's going to get the dolphin nightlight. Terrific. So those nightlights were $24.95, but now going to be $21.21. Okay, so let me know if you would be interested in those. And I don't know that I mentioned the price there, Sherry. So if you do have some afterthoughts, I don't know what, but I thought Sherry would like that. Okay. Okay, so please let me know. And Monica, you must know Sherry, and Sherry must love dolphins. Okay, I get this. I'm following along. So next product that we have on the show with our theme as lights. You've seen this before if you've been a regular, but you've given them as gifts. You might own them yourself, and you know how terrific these really are. And these are Cobb LED carabiner lights made out of USB plastic, which is the same thing that Legos are made out of, and computer keyboards. Very, very strong, really strong clip on this as well. And this comes with 3 light settings as well, a bright light and a strobe. Great for attaching to your clothing, to your backpack. Some of you have attached it to your collar of your pet to be visible at night. These are really well priced, originally at $5.95, and rounding here in the store at just a little more than $5 because they are 15% off here in the store. They do come in 3 colors. They come in the blue, they come in the red, as well as in black. So great gifts for yourself and others. Remember, we have Valentine's Day coming up, and Galentine's Day, and birthdays, and Easter, and just because. And Let's see. Our next thing is that we have. Some of you know my whole entire inventory at the store. You probably have a good idea of what I'm going to be showing. But we have these. And what are these? These are handy. These are, we've had these in the store for years, and they are always top sellers. What they are magnifying lenses that are about the size, thicker than a credit card, but about the size of a credit card. And these will magnify 2 times in size. They come with a push button here that provides a light. I have these throughout my life in different spots, making it easy to read small print, whether it's in the bathroom, on the Tylenol bottle, whether it is fine print on things here in the store. I have one at the till, on my desk, in my purse, at home, a couple of places. These are so, so handy. And they come in a variety of prints. I'll just hold those up. A variety of prints. The regular price of these are $10.95, and our reduced price is $9.31. So I haven't put those ever on sale before, so it might be a good time to pick those up. Great, as I said, many occasions, or just for yourself. These are reading glasses, and I have the right strength, but I don't know how they get away with such small print these days. It's a little bit scary. I'm a little scared too when I can't read a thing without these glasses. So let me see. Our next item is, I just have one remaining of these, and can't so far find where I'll get more. But this is it is made out of different types of plastics and with a wire handle, but it's made to look like one of those old-fashioned coal oil lanterns that my mom's watching the show, and this is what she did her homework by, right, Mom? Growing up. So this, though, is battery operated. It uses 3 AAA batteries, and when you turn it on, it looks like that there is a flame in it. And I don't think it is for, you can bring it outdoors, but I don't think it's water resistant or waterproof. And so a great decorative piece, as well as practical in use as well. I just have one of these remaining. The original price was $24.95, and it's going to be $21.21. So really fantastic prices always. And let me know if you'd like to pick up the very last of that coal oil lanterns. I have also for Light Up Our Life tonight is these crackled glass here, and it's tempered glass, but it's crackled, and as you can see, and it's made, this globe sits in what they call a lotus flower, and it has a solar panel inside there. So when you set this in the sun and it turns dark, what you will see, and this is not the best picture because I did this with a different purpose in mind. That's shining on a wall, but you can't really see, but it throws that type of shadow on the ground and on anything that it is nearby. I have had so many great comments from people who've purchased these, who just absolutely say they're one of their favorite things. This you can set outside, no problem, in the summer months and enjoy. As Kathy says, oh, and it's still gorgeous on the deck in the summer. Yes, okay. So these, and Tracy is going to take the old-fashioned lamp. So that lamp is gone if you're just watching now. Thank you, Tracy. And so these would normally be $34.95. They're going to be now 15% off, $29.71. Just have a couple other items left on tonight's show. I'm going to try not to go too far after, just go for an hour. You might have some questions afterwards. If you do, hold those to the end and just about what's happening, or we can have a little chat afterwards. There is a bit of a delay. When you make a comment, it takes about 5 seconds for it to appear on my screen, and maybe the same vice versa if I were to type something back. But let me see. The other thing with lights, oh my goodness, this has been our #1 seller through the winter months, and I just have a limited stock available. In my store closing sale, the price of these is going to be, winter accessories will be 30% off. So these are going to be 30% off. But I don't have a huge selection, so maybe we will be able to clear a lot of these out before Tuesday. I'm going to try to limit the pickups, though, here at the store. I need time to prep for the sale, and there is a snowstorm, and I've got to clear that lot tomorrow. There's too much on my plate, so I'm hoping that unless it's something that cannot be helped, I'm hoping that you'll come into the store during our clearance sale, and we can do the pickups here at that time. So what do we have here is we have our very popular hats with a headlamp on them. Look at that. And it comes with 3 different settings to them. It's an acrylic hat that washes very well. Acrylic will also wick moisture away from your body to the outside, and keeping you warm. But one of the most amazing things about this is that the headlamp comes out, so you can wash the hat this way. Oh, and you can hang the hat up like that. Interesting. Look at that. You can have a little feed bag. Anyways, this LED light is rechargeable. Just stick this in a USB port. And we've got Monica's comments there. And let's see. We've got the solar lanterns, the cone-shaped. Evie has picked those up, and Pat is going to get one of the Lotus solar lights, and mentioned here a ponytail loop. Thank you for that idea as well, Kathy. So we have these. We have them in adult and children's sizes. So what I'm going to do this evening on tonight's show with 30% off. Now this gets really, you might not appreciate when I start discounting things in the store, 20, 30, 40, 50% off, what the savings is for you. And it's not money that ends up in my till, but it ends up in your pocket. So the price on these typically for the adults would have been $28.95, 30% off. They're just a little more than $20 a hat. And you can see the child's was $26.95. It's going to be reduced to $18.87. So let me go through the colors and the quantities. And so in this gray, charcoal gray, I think I have 6 of these remaining. So let me know if you would like one in the adult charcoal. This one here is in an oatmeal color, and I have 2 in this oatmeal color. It's a little smaller adult size to it. I think the company thought when it came into some of the pastel colors, lighter colors, that these might be more suited to women, and they made them a little bit smaller. We also have in the pink, I have 8 of these in the adult pink. And in, so this is sort of a little larger fitting as well, but in adult size, I have 6 in the red. And I have 6 in this green. I like that green. And in one remaining in camouflage. It's got a different sort of fabric on the outside, a knit, but lined with fleece inside. And I just have one remaining of these. And so those were the adults. So let me know if you would like any of those, and be specific with the colors as well. But in the children's, I have them in pink or in black gray, and I have 4 in the black gray and 5 in the pink. So let's get some shopping done. People have told me, my goodness, that kids are living in them. People are using them as they're working in the garage, as some extra lighting. People have taken them, who've purchased them previously, not from here, have taken them on canoe trips and said, my goodness, they are fantastic. So I see a couple of the gray hats have been spoken for, but I still have more. And once that door opens on Tuesday, I'm not sure. I'm going to predict that that wall is going to be cleared out of those very, very quickly. So don't delay your letting me know. I'm going to take your orders, as I said, from the show. But I'm going to try to limit the curbside pickup for as much as possible. And let's try to focus it into the in-store pickups during the sale. Okay. And Kelly, from Duluth is going to take the oatmeal one. Super. I'll set that aside for you, Kelly. I can see Kelly and Annette already trying to figure out in Duluth how it is that they're going to come here and do some real in-person shopping. I look forward to seeing you gals. And one more thing, and it too will be marked down to 30% off, and had great feedback on these as well. This is a reflective harness, an adult size that is adjustable. As people are walking at night, being outdoors, don't you as a driver absolutely love it when you see somebody wearing a reflective harness? Now, some people are wearing, which way does that go? Are wearing orange jackets with the reflectors already sewn on, but this will go over any jacket and be seen. And the price on these, Sandy's going to take a couple of the red and a couple of the green adult hats. Fantastic. And yes, Evie, who's known as Ivana in real life, uses hers each time that she goes walking and absolutely loves it. Gives you peace of mind too, that vehicles will be able to see you and very easily. The price on this was normally $19.95, but it is going to be reduced. Look at this for these harnesses. $13.97. I have a dozen of those remaining. So Nancy's going to take another oatmeal color hat. So oatmeal is gone, and but there are a lot of other colors still remaining for you folks to choose. So let me see. That is super. I see some comments in the comment section. That's going to end it. That's it for the products that I have to show you that I have here available now in the store that have lights on them or suggest to light. For those of you who perhaps had missed my announcement, some of you still may be in shock and needing time to process this, and I get it. I dropped a lot on you, but it's we will be having a store closing sale, and everything must go. It's been a long journey, an exciting journey of 25 years. The last couple have been really tough. And in this period when stores have been locked down and people hadn't been shopping for clothing, I came up with the Shop with Diane show, having lots of great fun with it. Retail specialists say that this is a huge emerging trend. Just watch it, and I want to be a player in that domain. And the only way I can do that and focus on that, as well as some other projects I have in mind, is if we wrap this clothing store up and start fresh again. So it's not going out of business. It's not a bankruptcy sale. It's me just evolving into the new world. And you are my people, and I'm going to make sure that what I do includes you. Okay, so I will be sending out a newsletter to let people that don't watch the show but do sign up for our newsletter know about it. I'll be sending that out. If you're not getting our newsletter, what you do is you go to our website. I think you might even be able to go through Facebook and sign up for the newsletter, but or sign up for it here at the store. But you can go to our website, which is take2online.ca, and register for the newsletter there. I also post a copy of it on our Facebook page when it comes out, and it encourages you to sign up for it. Some of you don't see it, but I'm seeing some comments here. Let's see. Oh my gosh. And yes, I have many adventures ahead of me. Thank you. And listen, it's change, right? You know how its stores have been struggling, especially women's clothing stores. So I'm just looking forward to getting your closets, getting you the right things that you need. You haven't been in, and you can't be wearing those worn out your COVID wear forever. You know, this store is, the clothing here is timeless. It's beautiful. And uh, picking it up now, if you don't pick it up here, I'm not sure where you're going to get it and when you'll ever get it. So let your friends know as well. I hope I can count on you in attending and sharing the news, coming back regularly, because we're going to keep each week pulling out new stock from our basement, which will include spring summer wear as well as space becomes available. Listen, folks, thank you so much for allowing me the time on the show to share with you what my next plans are. Thank you for supporting the show, and I look forward to welcoming you and others in the store. Remember, wear your mask, and little shopping tip: wear a tank top. Okay, wear a tank top when you come to the store for the sale, because what I have done is I will just take my coat off, and wearing a tank top, I can try things on in the store. I'm not shy. And if you're not shy, feel free to do that so we don't have that congestion in the change room or having to wait. But make time for this. I don't know how long it will take for me to process people at the checkout. I do have help from past employees and some friends who are all triple vaccinated. And but one of these sales, you need to budget time. You're not necessarily going to get in and out real quick, but that's the way it works. Okay, so I look forward to seeing you all. Good night, stay safe, and enjoy the snow. Okay, bye bye.